In this video, we're going to take a look at these chip stock, NVDA, Intel, Micron, AMD, and see are they a potential buy at the present time. Since NVDA topped out at the beginning of October last year, somewhere around 193, and has fallen all the way down to it's about 122-ish area. Basically, it's been pretty much range bound for the last few, 3 months or so. It's been range bound between this 159 and 130 area. Right now, it looks like it might get ready to break out of this zone and possibly maybe hit a little bit of a resistance here at 176 and come up to this 189. 190 area. Essentially, I'm looking at this balance zone here. Break out of this balance zone, I've got a little bit of a major move. 100% major move will bring this thing up at the 189.59 area approximately. See, that is very close to the next balance area up at the 190. So that's basically what I'm looking at on NVDA. So I might look at this little consolidation here for getting ready to mount a push out of this balance zone. But if that does not happen, then essentially I'll be looking for this to retrace back down to the lower boundary of this balance zone, somewhere around this 131, 130 area. Intel peaked back in June and came down to close to 42, and ever since then it's pretty much been range bound between 45 and 49 until recently it broke out of this balance zone and came up to this balance zone between 51 and 53 area. Right now there is a major move from this lower balance zone up to this area here, this 100% major move somewhere close to $54. It is currently trading around that area, so the risk and reward might not be favorable for the longs right now if you want to initiate any new long, but certainly for those that have longs position on, then probably would watch this closely as it approaches this 100% major move. And, chopping around in this balance zone. So I wouldn't be surprised to see a peak above that balance zone, this balance zone, and then come back down, and maybe this would be the area somewhere around here would be interesting to look for potential long back up, and then move above this this balance zone here for a possible extension move to maybe up at this area somewhere around 55. Micron back in June last year came all the way down to somewhere around 28 level, and also been balancing since then. Just recently, just like Intel, broke out of this balance zone and up to the next balance zone here, and it is at the lower edge of it, so there might be a good opportunity to look for setup to possibly play it back up to the upper edge of this zone here, with a stop just beneath that lower boundary of this this balance zone, because there is a major move from this balance zone to here, which would be somewhere around 46. Right now it's currently trading around 42.57, so anywhere within this area might be a good on-off or to play it back up, maybe for a tag of this 100% major move from this lower balance zone. AMD came all the way down from the September high down to somewhere between 16 and 17, and it's basically been balancing until recently. I'll push back up to this upper balance zone here. It appears that it is working on the upper edge here. Right now it is still in the process of retracing this 100% major move from the lower balance zone, and the R&R, even though it is close to the upper bound here on this balance zone, if there is a setup for a good R&R, let's say one could place a stop here just beneath this top of this balance zone, then possibly could play for this major move here. And part of this major move will be basically halted by this major move from the lower zone. I think the better play would be wait until this C would pull back here to get a setup to go back long on the upside, because there is a trend line here, so it might come down and test this trend line here. A little bit kind of risky on playing this unless you are very short term on this, playing on the long side here on AMD. The 4 chip stock that we just looked at, NVDA, Intel, Micron, and AMD, all have broken out of the recent consolidation pattern. NVIDIA and Micron seems to present a more favorable price level, but Intel and AMD appear to be at a more unfavorable price level. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you're not a subscriber to my YouTube channel, click on the subscribe button and also the notification bell icon. That way you will get notification on any new video that I posted or any live video that I will be doing. Thank you for watching.